Welcome to stage 2 of this week's classwork. We've been focusing on line and contour and trying to show the form of something with the lines that we draw on the paper. So today we're going to do an optical illusion of sorts where we're actually going to create an image that looks like your hand is there. But we're just doing this with marker and pencil. So if you have either markers or crowns or colored pencils, that would be used in the second stage. And I just have 4 different markers that I chose the colors to use here. So the first step is just to trace your hand. Try to keep your pencil straight up and down. And I tried to spread my fingers out a little bit to give myself some space. Now, if you only have lined paper, that's perfectly fine. You can still do this on your lined paper, and that might actually help you keep your lines a little bit straighter. So I'm going to go look and see if there's any areas that I need to readjust. Now, you'll notice that I did this really, really lightly. The reason why I did this really lightly is so that in the end, I don't see my pencil lines because they won't actually be what is defining the shape. The way the next stage of lines is going to be what defines the shape. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick one of your markers. It does not matter which one. Again, you could do this with colored pencil, you could do this with marker, with crayon, and if you just have pencil or just have a pen, you can do it that way as well. And I'll include a picture of that so that you can see the final outcome looking at just pen as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to start a line across, and you're going to stop it when you get to your arm. The reason why we're stopping is because back here we're assuming the space is flat, like the desk, but now when we get to the arm, we're actually going to have this round shape like this. And then we're going to continue our flat straight line. And you're going to leave a little bit of space in between each of these because we're going to add some more color after we finish with this one. And you don't want to rush too much because you'll end up messing up your lines. And you don't want to do that. Now that I got to my hand, it's not really changing because I'm just going across the hand. It really changes when I get to my fingers. Now you'll notice that I'm at my thumb. So when I get to my thumb, this curves around. It's going to go straight, and then it's going to curve, and then I'm going to go across. Now we'll have to kind of play with this space when we get there because it definitely is not the way that we want it right now. So now I'm at my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and draw a curve. And I'm going to go to the curve. So in between each finger, we're stopping. And if there's space, we're drawing a straight line. And if there's no space, then we're just stopping and restarting that curved appearance. And you can see that's the end of my thumb there. Now we just have our straight lines going across. I rushed a little bit and you can see that my lines are a little bit closer than I probably wanted them, but we'll make it work. So now we have the opportunity to go and pick the next color that we want to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and I just jumped in to use this blue. So I'm going to go right underneath. I might even overlap a little bit, and I'm just going to continue doing what we just did, filling in these spaces. You can kind of see it start to pop off the page. I'm going to go back and just make this one. And now my third color. Now I'm going to come back in these two places and just give myself a little bit of a fix and act as if that blue is down there. So as you can see, my entire paper is covered. We have this hand that is popping off the page, and all I'm using is line. In the end, that line that was done in pencil originally was there and visible in what was creating our shape, but now it's just our horizontal lines coming across showing that contour. Again, you can use any color you want. You can use color pencils, markers, crayons. If you only have line paper, then use line paper, but this should be a really cool project, and I hope that you like it in the end. Make sure to take a picture of it and share it in your Google Doc at the second exercise, and then make sure that you submit it for your grade. I hope you enjoy this week's practice, and I will talk to you guys later.